The slut's been slutted.
What? Hell yeah, and I know it ain't right, and I know it ain't right, and I know you shouldn't take this advice, but make sure you really drunk when you drive and walk on some glass with no shoes on and don't pay for
covering the most skin possible.
Yeah, it's like a Spider-Man costume.
Spider-Man costume is the base layer.
That's total coverage.
And then I got like a nice bathrobe over the top.
Yeah, that's mourning Spider-Man.
Yeah, and boy, it gets hot here.
He's in mourning after Uncle Ben died.
Yeah, he likes to grieve with a side of bacon, you know?
Oh, yeah. I got some bacon in my teeth.
Yeah. The best way to grieve is Jimmy Dean sausage.
Yeah. Love a patty. There's so many different kinds of sausage, too. I used to be like, well, I don't understand how that's sausage, because it's in the same thing as, like, ground beef.
Well, it's sausage, I think, is typically pork.
Oh. That's what defines a sausage?
No.
Like a breakfast sausage, maybe.
I think so, yeah.
But there's like but they always have to specify if it's turkey.
Yeah, I don't know. Sausage, a versatile meat. You can really do whatever you want.
Pretty much
with a sausage.
Any meal can have bacon. Bacon's not really a dinner thing. Maybe on a carbonara.
Yeah, or like you put on a nice sandwich. You put on a turkey melt. You know,
club sandwich.
A club sandwich. I feel I
BLT.
I don't think I would ever. I could have a turkey like a turkey dipper. You know, like in gravy. But I don't think I can
like
have
a sandwich or just a piece of turkey that you're dipping.
No, I know. I like a sandwich, turkey sandwich with the bacon, and then a big bowl of gravy you can dip it into.
You don't? Oh, yeah, like a turkey, like one of the full Thanksgiving sandwiches.
It's like a French dip, but with turkey.
But it's an American dip.
Yeah, dude, and that gets me fucking jazzed up, dude. Mm-hmm. I turn that on. I watch the Harlem Globetrotters, and I just sip gravy, dude.
And I just root for the Generals. This will be the game.
You know, they gotta beat them. They gotta beat them one of these days, dude.
I can't believe it hasn't happened yet.
It probably happened.
Because they're trying to beat them.
You think so?
They have to be.
I think it's like in the contract. They can't.
That's not very fun.
It's like WWE.
But like, there's times in WWE where they accidentally, like there was this one where, I don't know who was wrestling, but it was like if you leave the ring, you die. So I think it was like the King of the Ring type of thing, and he jumps over the ring and his feet land on the table, but the tables are meant to break, so the table breaks and it goes down. His feet touch the ground. He's like, and the guy who's supposed to lose is like, I win.
Damn, dude.
So that has to happen with the Globetrotters.
Yeah. How cool would it be if, like, Chaz Smith from the Generals just brought out a live snake?
Is that a guy?
That's a guy.
You know all the Generals guy?
Well, like, he brought out, like, a snake.
He figured out a phobia.
Yeah.
And then he's chasing them all around with it.
With a snake.
And they're trying to throw water on it, but it's just confetti. Put it out.
Put out the snake.
Put out the snake. It's a flaming snake.
Yeah, you know how to get rid of snakes. Water.
Water, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta flush them out.
That's why Indiana Jones always had water on him.
Yeah, that's why I was watching that Ice Cube and John Voight movie.
Anaconda.
Anaconda.
Nice.
I was watching that. And I'm like, why don't they get in a sauna?
I saw a thing about that movie the other day where apparently the animatronic Anaconda was so unpredictable in its movements that they were still afraid of it, and it like injured some caterers. Now I don't know why the caterers were anywhere near the snake.
In my head, what I'm thinking not that unpredictable.
Yeah.
Thing was staged. They had that take out a couple of caterers to get the real fear, real reactions from John Voight.
Yeah.
And Jennifer Lopez?
Was she in it?
I think so. It was a star-studded cast.
I remember Ice Cube. Yeah, Jennifer Lopez was in it.
Yeah. I think Michael Shannon may have been in it.
It's a fantastic film.
Yeah, I think JFK might have been in it.
John F. Kennedy?
John F. Kennedy. Former president.
John fucking Cavoy?
Yeah. Yeah. It's not what the snake can do for you, it's what you can do for the snake.
That movie scared the shit out of me as a kid. I was like, snake's chasing him around.
You know what movies really spooked me? Ghost Rider.
I never saw like the Nicolas Cage
Yeah.
skull biker.
Yeah, dude, that spooked me, dude.
Is he meant to be scary, or is he just kind of like a guy?
Really, he wasn't the scary. The villain spooked me, dude.
Was it a supernatural villain?
Supernatural villain,
Oh
dude.
fuck!
Yeah, he was real. He was kind of like a goth kid.
Just a god.
Yeah, I grew up in a pretty conservative wooded area. We don't like the goths out there.
Oh, I could see that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You just look out into the woods at night, and you're just like, they're shoegazing out there.
Yeah, they're listening to who? My Chemical Romance?
The Smiths.
Yeah, what is a black parade?
Oh God.
No!
Oh God. I can hear it. I can hear it from here.
Yeah, what do you mean they're bowling for soup? That makes no sense!
Is that what you get when you win?
Them with their Invader Zim t-shirts freaks me out.
I never got that show.
Invader Zim?
I knew kids who loved it,
Yeah.
and it was kind of separated.
Yeah, I feel like those kids who really like Invader Zim also tend to bite a lot.
I never experienced an Invader Zim kid bite, but that scans. That absolutely scans.
Yeah, maybe I just met one kid.
All you need is one. Someone that extreme is like, yeah. I grew up near a kid who would like hiss at people.
Yeah.
He had very cat-like tendencies.
Yeah, and what sucks is when the hissing kid likes something you like. You know, like, fuck, I can't like that thing anymore because the hissing kid likes that. Mm-hmm. Blowjobs are out.
Yeah. The hissing kid liked blowjobs, so you had to swear it off.
Yeah, no more for me. I gotta be right with God. And God, not down with the hiss.
It was, the first time he did it was like we would carpool to school, and it was just very off-putting. The first time, he's like, "I don't like those kids," and it was like a loud hiss.
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, that kid's not gonna fuck with you anymore.
Yeah. I wonder where he picked that up, or do you think it was like a natural instinct he had?
He had cats.
Okay.
He had like 3 or 4 cats at home.
His parents weren't around very much.
Yeah.
And he was kind of raised by cats.
Mm-hmm.
Did he also show affection by rubbing his head on you?
He never showed me much affection, but I could see him doing that to others.
Yeah. Did he drink his milk out of a saucer?
Yes.
Which, you know what? Not a bad way to drink milk.
No. I mean, it's not really a bad way to drink milk. You know what the best way to drink milk is?
Wow.
It's from it's from the source.
Right from the udder.
Well, I'm talking about human milk.
Oh, right from the udder.
Yeah, from the udder. The mother's udder.
Right from the old other mother udder. Sop it up, Martha. That's a gross time. You know, I'm never drinking human milk.
Never?
Never.
You weren't breastfed?
Oh, all right, that's a good point. I don't remember drinking human milk.
I remember breastfeeding.
Do you?
Yeah, I think towards the end.
How old were you?
I don't know, but I think
I was 26.
Yeah, it was a couple years ago. No, just as I think about it, I think like when should you stop breastfeeding? It's like probably before memory kicks in.
No, for sure.
So I think I only remember doing it once,
Yeah.
and I was like, I'm gonna remember this. And my mom was like, well, we're gonna stop this.
Yes. You shouldn't be forming full sentences.
Yummy.
Yeah. Is this 2%?
Oh,
You
yeah.
should be able to ask questions about the milk.
Yeah. Oh, can I tell you something that has definitely hindered a number of relationships that I've thought is very funny.
Andrew, there's nothing I want to hear more.
All right, here's a tip. If you are in the throes of intimacy,
We're talking coitus.
coitus, and whether foreplay or during, if you're the type who likes to make little jokes,
Yeah. What about post-play? Does this also...
yeah, if you're licking, but if you're ever licking on a woman's nipple, and you think it would be funny to look up and go, "Mama, take it from me." The juice is not worth the squeeze because you will get broken up with.
Yeah. They don't like that.
They don't, no.
You're saying that. What if you looked up and said, Dada?
Dada. Daddy. Give me some milk, Daddy. I can't see that having much better of an effect.
But it might confuse them enough to where they're like, "What did you say?" And you can say, nothing.
No, nothing, Poppy.
Yeah, I'd like Mambo Number 5 is a good song.
And they're like, this is over.
Yeah, that song stinks.
That's it. It's not his best work.
Yeah, we only sing My Chemical Romance in this house.
Oh, yeah. This is a goth house.
Yeah, we only talk about how our father took us to one day
When
to the
I
city.
was
a young boy.
When my father took me to the nipples to call a woman mama.
Yeah, that's a good time, dude. That's how you get thrown out of a hot topic for sure. Yeah, they don't do that shit in the Tillies. Forget about it.
What is a Tilly's? Is that a Hot Topic type place?
Kinda. It's like a big. It's kind of like a parking lot, you know.
A Tilly's is a parking lot?
It looks like a parking lot, and
But it's indoors?
It's indoors, and there's a whole wall of backpacks.
Oh.
And you can get graphic tees with busty women or a hat that says "I love haters" on it.
Is there one around here?
Oh yeah.
We should go check one out.
Every mall, dude. I got like a 4-minute bit about Tilly's.
I can't believe I've never heard of Tilly's before.
It's like a Zoomies. It's very Zoomies-esque.
And it's big because when you go into the Tilly's, you get the zoomies.
Oh, yeah. I am scooting around that place. I'm hissing at people.
Oh shit, he's back.
Yeah. I hide in the little displays.
Oh, I love doing
That's
that.
a fun. Yeah, you ever just hide from your mom?
Constantly. And then she would get mad at me, or she would like lose me, and then I would freak out because I couldn't find my mom.
Yeah, I'm now stuck in this $400 coat.
That's yours, baby.
That's my. Yeah, I break it, I buy it.
Yeah.
But I'm 7 years old. I don't have money.
I'm gonna break it with child's money. Excuse me, this coat has boogers on it. I like it at a deep discount.
Yeah, I saw your manager put boogers all over this cashmere.
Yeah, I witnessed it right after I was promoted to manager.
Yeah, I saw my 2 little eyes. Me and my Shrek doll say, "You have to give it to me." Oh.
Donkey.
Yeah, I used to carry around a big Shrek doll.
Really?
Yeah, that was my thing.
I was at work the other day, and this girl that I work with, I'm like, "Hey, what's going on?" And she's wearing a shirt that has Shrek's face on it. And
I'm in.
And then Donkey in the background. And I'm like, what are you up to? And she like turns her laptop. She goes, "I'm watching Shrek."
Andrew, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Is this a single woman?
I believe so.
Oh, dude, I love me some Shrek.
Yeah, Shrek's great.
Yeah, I watched Shrek 1 through 2.
Well, I one time, just background stuff. I was with someone, and we put on Shrek 2.
Was this post play?
This was kind of pre and during play.
This is okay.
So we put on Shrek 2, and then then we get into it, and then there's a point where we're now in the throes of passion, and we
mid-coitus,
and then I look up and it's zoomed in on Shrek's face, and he goes, "Oh," and that's when we decided to turn off Shrek and take a 5-minute break.
It's just gonna sit with our thoughts for a moment.
Whew. Yeah, it got us a little too close to the finish line.
It's a classic Icarus, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
You can't fly that close
we flew too close to the swamp.
Because if you come while you're in the swamp, and then that's the only way you can do it.
If you come in the swamp, you come for real.
Yeah. And then you stay in the swamp.
Mm-hmm. I feel like we're in the swamp right now. You're going to turn this into other stuff?
We
can put us into the swamp.
A swamp would be nice. Yeah.
It's hot. I need to go in a swamp.
No, it's so warm. I'm wearing the thickest pants.
Yeah, you're wearing all black.
Mm-hmm. And then white shoes, baby. Because let me tell you, I'm a real fashion icon.
I've noticed. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was looking in your closet.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't mind the skeletons.
Yeah, it was like a Tilly's in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of dog bones in there, you know?
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah. Is there anything in your day-to-day that you feel like you struggle with that I can help you with?
In my day-to-day?
Yeah, you have any need for any kind of advice? I'd love to help you out.
I wasn't prepared to ask for advice. This is fantastic. I mean, how can I wake up earlier? I love sleeping, but I feel like if I woke up earlier, I would have more time to do things.
Well, I feel like a lot of people are going to tell you, go to bed earlier. I say, fuck that.
You ever try to do that?
That is out. What are you?
I just stare at the ceiling until the time when I normally go to bed, and I'm like, all right, time to go to bed.
What are you, a Mormon? That's ridiculous.
We got a big day of knocking on doors tomorrow.
No, that's for fucking lamos, dude.
Do you have a moment for me to talk to you about not getting any pussy?
Not on my watch. So going to bed early is out.
Out.
Okay, what you gotta do, you gotta schedule a lot of really important meetings.
Yeah, okay.
Like
of what sort?
Any sort.
Army recruiters?
Army recruiters.
Oh, fuck, I slept through my Marines recruitment.
Local businesses. Make a big brand deal.
I have a meeting with a local business.
Yeah. I have to go to the lawyer store. Stat.
They're gonna sell shirts at my comedy show.
Mm-hmm. And so you gotta you set up these business meetings at for 6:30 in the morning, real early.
Okay.
And then that's gonna give you a lot of adrenaline, and it's just gonna fucking moment you out of bed.
What time do you usually wake up?
Well, today I woke up at 7:30. A little bit on the hang, not too much, but just a slight
hangover.
Yeah, and then
makes you feel alive.
And then I did some writing, and then I fell right back asleep until 11:30.
Nice.
Yeah.
What'd you write? You write some good stuff?
I wrote something about I'm trying to figure out a bit of me cooking human meat. Yeah.
Is it like a recipe book that you're writing?
Yeah.
Went into the freezer, thawed out some thighs.
Yeah, well, what you want to do, a lot of people, they just throw human meat on the grill. Not me.
That's a huge no-no.
You got to put other stuff in there. I like to take a human femur and stuff it with rats.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I had never thought of that.
A lot of people don't.
Get a good rat bone broth going.
Yeah. They really call me the Flavor Flav of human meat.
You know what time it is.
Yeah. I think Flavor Flav, he's cooked as well, right?
He would cook well, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's in his name.
Yeah.
Flavor.
Flav. So nice he named himself twice.
Oh, I can't believe that guy had a love show. He had a dating show. It was
Flavor of Love.
Flavor of Love. Good name.
Great name.
Good name.
But my God, what a prize.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Do you think like a woman comes over, she sleeps over, you're like, oh, you want a sweatshirt? Do you think he offers women he sleeps with big clocks?
Oh, you're cold? Would you like a clock? Do you have anything that makes noise throughout the night?
Yeah. Do you want analog or do you want digital?
It's just an Apple Watch.
Yeah, but a real big chain.
I don't think they can make that show today. I mean, maybe with like older women, but it's like all those people like grew up with Public Enemy.
Yeah.
So they're like, that's the guy from Public Enemy, as opposed to like, who is this gremlin-looking man?
You definitely can't do it with Flavor Flav anymore.
No. Who would be an equivalent of Flavor Flav? Like, just a weird-looking...
Weird-looking dude.
The tiny guy from Kid Rock, maybe, but he's not around anymore.
I mean, fuck, I think Kid Rock.
That... You could... I think there's women who would be... Yeah.
People want Kid. People want the Kid.
People do want the Kid.
I mean, have you seen his rocks? Did you see the power he had when he demolished all those Bud Lights in his backyard? That's a powerful, confident man.
Bob with the ball, the bang, the dang, diggy.
Yeah. Kid Rock fucking rules, dude.
Yeah, he was pretty cool.
Also, I think if you want to wake up early, maybe get into a dating show. Go on Love Island, dude.
Oh, they're all waking up early?
Oh, they're waking up real early. They all sleep in the same room, and all the lights come up.
Oh, it turns on automatic.
It turns on. It's like prison.
Dude, if I go on Love Island, I would just be like finding places to just nap throughout the day. They're all like fighting and like fucking and stuff, and I'm just like, I'm just going to take a nap.
Yeah.
They never vote me off because I'm just sleeping. They forget about me.
Got a sleepy guy over there.
Yeah, he's not a threat.
Yeah.
He's just trying to get some Z's.
Yeah, he's a cute little cat man. Sure, he hisses at people every once in a while.
But who doesn't?
It's a good move. So I think if you want to wake up early, go on a dating show, and
then go meet with local businesses.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be back. I gotta go meet with the lawyer store.
Also, you could get a bunch of like C4, that pre-workout, and just dump it in your pillow. Just really sauce it up with pre-workout.
And then you're just amped.
Oh, and you're jacked up.
Could maybe take some sort of time-release laxative.
Yeah, that's a good point. You wake up with a juicy turd coming out.
You're like, well, I'm up. Gotta go.
Yeah. Start the day off right. Shit in your little pants. When's the last time you pooped your pants?
I almost pooped my pants on New Year's Day.
Not New Year's Eve.
Day.
The
worst day of the year to poop your pants. Are we live?
Oh, we're in.
Ah, fuck.
We're in.
I shouldn't let
baby.
people know about the crawl space. It'll get overrun.
It's a prime spot. Everybody wants to go. It's like Nubu or Nobu. I don't know. It's like a fancy restaurant.
Whatever it is, it's a crawl space underneath the Abbey Tavern in San Francisco, and it doesn't exist.
And you're not allowed in.
It's a myth.
Yeah. Kind of like the unicorn or
Other stuff.
Yeah, the griffin,
Griffins are real.
Phil Griffin.
Phil Griffin. Phil Griffin is a griffin named Phil.
Yeah.
It's part lion, part eagle.
Part eagle and part some kind of reptile in there
lion?
too, right? Definitely a lion in there. I think lion, eagle, and maybe a snake. I feel like he has some kind of reptile tail. I don't know, dude. I don't know much about mythical creatures.
Cryptids.
Yeah, I'm not a big crypt guy.
I don't think a griffin is a cryptid. Cryptids are like...
Like ghouls?
No, a cryptid is like Sasquatch or Bigfoot type.
Yeah. A yeti?
A yeti, the Jersey Devil,
Yeah.
Chupacabra.
The Jersey Devil, is that just Mike the Situation? Because...
We fucking... Dude, come on, man. He's going to see this.
This is why we play the game.
This is, yeah.
Right here, dude.
Yeah, it's not about whether you win or lose. It's about those bazinga moments.
Yeah. Sometimes this podcast really fucking stinks.
Yeah, but other times,
Yeah.
like right now,
You just listen to at least maybe 20 minutes, depending how I edit it, of just dog shit.
Jesus Christ. What, did they have to stop the camera and the recording 3 times?
Yeah. You're listening it saying, what is this, gibberish? What are they talking about?
It's mainly gibberish.
Yeah, this is dumb and stupid, and Mike has bad, ugly eyes. But then I just hit you with that Mike situation.
The Jersey Devil. What is his last name, anyways?
I think it's the situation. Middle name, the.
That makes sense. MTS.
Yeah. My last name's Situation. Mike Situation.
Hey, my name's Mike Situation.
Yeah.
Situation.
That's a good time. You're welcome. You're welcome, audience. I really turned this fucking boat around.
Baby, the is my middle name.
We are back.
Please, Mr. Situation is my father.
Oh, somebody fucking turn on Harlem Globetrotters, dude. I'm getting worked up. Yeah, dude. I wanna dribble a basketball. Get fucking weird,
I haven't dribbled a basketball in a while. Do you have a basketball?
No, I was thinking about playing basketball today, but my sleeping didn't account for it.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Another day of no basketball.
Yeah, we played basketball at the Y the other day.
Did you?
Hell yeah. I'm very bad.
Who'd you play with?
Well, we had Yassine, local comic.
Awesome.
And then, and then we got Josh Davis and Scott Hoyle. And we went out to the Y, and we just played some random people.
Like the 4 of you versus them?
Mm-hmm. 4v4.
Did you guys get worked?
You know what? I think we didn't do too bad. I think we tied or even possibly won. Wow. But we were too gassed to play the second game.
Oh.
Yeah, no cardio. And I double dribbled. I'm a real bad athlete.
Just dribbling like that?
Yeah, real slow,
You should be allowed to dribble with both hands.
I think you should dribble however you want to dribble. Call me new fashioned.
That's kind of appropriate that you played basketball at the YMCA, though.
Yeah.
Because that's where it was invented.
Really?
Yeah. I think.
At the YMCA. You know, I thought it was invented by a Canadian.
Well, the YMCA doesn't have any...
It doesn't have any national regions.
Yeah. It was invented by James Naismith.
I thought was he a janitor?
I'm sure he cleaned up a mess or two in his time. I don't know his full job title.
Yeah. You should see that guy around a big puddle of vomit.
Yeah, he's looking for shit for the kids to do in the winter. So he put up a peach basket, and he's like, throw the ball in there. And they're like, all right. And then they're like, well, okay, we got it in. What do we do now? He's like, fuck, let me climb up this ladder and get it out. And then they're like, what if we cut the hole out of the bottom of the peach basket?
Yeah.
And then he wrote down on 2 sheets of paper the original rules of basketball.
Okay.
Which have sold at auction for millions of dollars.
Oh, imagine. It's crazy that you can have a knife is one of the rules.
Yes. And you know what he did not put in the rules, which he didn't have the foresight to do? He didn't put in the rules that a dog can't play basketball. And that actually has led to some wacky high school tournaments.
Yeah.
Because he was like, there's no way a dog could be better at this than a student out of high school.
Yeah, than a human boy.
Yeah, well, he didn't account for a circus-trained dog that was abused and escaped.
No. And what's really crazy is that isn't just a one-sport instance. That has happened on multiple occasions over multiple sports.
Yeah.
We're talking baseball, volleyball,
yeah,
NASCAR,
football, yeah,
hang gliding.
Then there's the use of chimpanzees in skateboarding competitions and playing hockey.
For sure. And there's one of hanging out at the bar with Clint Eastwood.
Of a chimpanzee?
I guess they're more of an orangutan.
What movie is that?
They made 2 of them. Every Which Way But Loose and Every Which Way But something else.
Just Clint Eastwood would be like, there's a fucking monkey in the bar.
It was...
Go ahead, punk.
It was Clint Eastwood.
Let's have sex with the monkey.
It was pretty much Clint Eastwood being an abusive husband, and his best friend is an orangutan. and he would use the orangutan to...
Is this a drama?
It was a comedy. And he would use the monkey to beat up, like, motorcyclists and shit. Like, the monkey would be in the car.
Oh, they're so strong.
Oh, yeah. He would say, right turn, Clyde. And then he'd train the monkey to give turn signals. And then the monkey would put his arm out like a right turn, and then it would punch out a biker.
Was his car broken? Like his turn signals not work?
I don't know. I guess so.
I gotta watch the Every Which Way, you said?
Every Which Way But Loose.
And then that was the second one?
I think that was the first one.
Every Which Way But Loose 2?
Yeah, it was like Every Which Way. Maybe it was just Every Which Way, and then maybe Every Which Way But Loose.
Dude, I don't know if that picked up on the mics, but I love when people talk really loud on the phone about their enemies.
Drama.
They can all fuck right off.
That guy was just walking by. He was like, that guy was talking a lot of shit about me. What? Do you ever find that people are talking shit about you? You ever worry about that?
No, not particularly.
Yeah.
If they do, then...
Whatever.
Do you find that people talk shit about you, Mike?
Oh, all the time.
Yeah? What have you been up to?
Yeah, they say, have you ever seen his beady little eyes? You know? I said,
I've had that conversation with people about you.
Yeah, it's pretty rude that my dad's spreading that rumor.
Yeah. You know? He's a nice guy, but
yeah,
he's got a real blood feud with you.
Yeah. Why you gotta go after my eyes like that?
Yeah.
You know? I got normal little eyes. They're not weird.
Oh, well, they're small when you do that. Show me how big your eyes can get. That's like normal size. Yeah, you might have little beady little eyes.
I got little shark eyes. Yeah.
Always moving. If you stop, you'll die.
100%, dude. That's how I feel about the game of lacrosse. And that's how...
Did you play lacrosse?
I laxed around for a little bit.
Oh, yeah, we talked about this yesterday.
I got a lacrosse stick in my car. I got 2 of them in my car.
Nice.
We could throw around the ball.
We could do that.
We could fucking...
I could throw a ball around.
Throw the ball around, dude.
Yeah. Let's stop the pod and go play some lacrosse.
Play some lacrosse. And then at that point, we'll have a podcast anymore.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting daylight.
Yeah, we're getting back into lacrosse.
Yeah.
It's only been 16 years since I last played.
Mm-hmm. Let's fucking go in,
God,
dude.
that's half my life.
Damn. Isn't that crazy? So much has happened. Since then, you have sucked on multiple titties.
Yeah.
And looked up at him and said, MaMa.
Okay. At the time of me playing lacrosse for the final time, I had sucked on 3 different pairs of titties.
That's pretty good.
I think so.
So that's six individual?
No, 2 different pairs.
2 different pairs.
2 different pairs.
Okay.
And then one of them came shortly there. Another one came shortly thereafter.
Okay. So we're talking 5 individual titties.
Probably 6.
6. Yeah. If you think about it.
Well, then we're talking about my mom.
Yeah.
It's a good podcast.
That's a good podcast, dude.
What about you? At the time that you last played lacrosse, how many titties had you sucked on?
You know what? I'm gonna say upwards to 4 or 5.
An odd number is so weird.
Yeah, that's more of an accident than anything, you know?
You would get an odd number if you did so poorly on like the left one that they're like, you know what?
Never mind.
Let's be friends.
Well, in my head, I was kind of thinking like a Total Recall situation. Yeah, I was thinking about like if someone was born in a chemical research lab.
Yeah.
Or, above an old Indian burial ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I think that happens. If like a corporation comes in and builds apartments on an old Indian burial ground, you're gonna be having some 3-titted babies.
You're gonna have a prime number of tits.
Yeah, you're gonna have a son with 7 nipples and 3 penises, and he's gonna sound just like Steve Buscemi. But he's gonna look like Denzel Washington.
That's fun.
Yeah, he's a handsome boy.
I would rather look like Steve Buscemi and sound like, I would rather that than the other way.
Yeah, the other way.
Look like Denzel, sound like Buscemi.
Look like Buscemi.
Sound like Denzel. Because then you're going to get close and someone's going to be like, and he's like, whatever Denzel sounds like. I'm not an impressionist.
Yeah. Also, they're going to be like, you can't use the N-word that much, you know?
Does Denzel use the N-word a lot?
Depending on the role, you know?
That's true. When he played that guy from that one movie.
Alonzo? When he was...
Is that a movie?
Yeah, in Training Day, dude.
Oh, yeah.
In Training Day, he was dropping them.
Because he was training.
Mm-hmm. But you look Inside Man, I don't think he says it once, but maybe.
What's the one where he was the airline pilot who was...
Flight. Yeah, dude. I watched that movie. It's weird when I'm...
slamming beers. Crashing. God, you fucked up at work when you turn an airplane upside down. Ah, shit.
Yeah.
just like in the dream.
Yeah. I do feel weird when I'm drinking while watching that movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The worst time, I once vomited. I woke up vomiting in my own bed while I was watching Cool Hand Luke.
Were you disgusted by something?
I just woke up and I'm like,
I don't think I've ever puked in the bed without like having a bucket or a bag.
I don't recommend it.
I've done the reverse feed bag where you put like a plastic bag over the ears and then your hands are free to do whatever. You can be like, whoa.
Yeah, you can do my taxes up here and vomiting down there.
Just operate an old radio. But it's over your face. You're like,
yeah, you can still fondle some breastises. Mm-hmm. This is a podcast for men.
Yeah. This one is strictly for the fellas.
Just for the guys.
Fellas. You ever be Ralph? Ralph is such a great name because your name means puke.
Yeah, but it has to be. I mean, the name Ralph came before the term. So some guy really didn't like a guy named Ralph.
Or Ralph was always puking.
One of the two.
Hi, Ralph.
I guess that's just the bullion side of me, where they just coded that man as a forever mean vomiting.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah.
Chuck.
What a film.
I never saw it.
Neither did I. I saw the trailer, you know.
You know a movie I watched recently that was pretty damn good? Mr. Bean's Holiday.
You throw on any Mr. Bean.
Yeah.
Mr. Bean's a good time.
But his most recent vehicle was Mr. Bean's Holiday, where he wins a free all-expense holiday.
Yeah.
and then he goes on it, and needless to say, things go a little awry.
A little kooky.
He does a lot of this. Oh no!
Is it? I don't. This might just be a rumor, but wasn't there only like 12 episodes of Mr. Bean or something?
15.
15 episodes of Mr. Bean
Over a 4.5-year span.
For such a.
But they called it one season.
Yeah. That's the most annoying season of all time.
Yeah, stay tuned. Yeah, when's this season gonna be over? I'm ready for season 2. For such an iconic thing.
Everyone knows Mr. Bean.
To find out that they're like, 15 episodes.
I feel like right next to Jesus Christ, Adolf Hitler, Donald Trump, Mr. Bean's in there somewhere.
In what in what capacity?
And like people know who he is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't talking war crimes. Mm-hmm. Because then that would be like Mr. Bean #1.
I would say in terms
Michael Phelps #2.
Notoriety, on like the notoriety to harm done scale.
Yeah.
Mr. Bean is probably the lowest on the harm done scale, and the furthest out on the notoriety scale.
Well, in real life harm or in television harm, I feel like he's caused quite the commotion.
Oh well, yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, I've seen him drive a car
Behind an ambulance.
but he was on top of the car.
Yeah.
Sitting on a recliner.
And then he parks right behind the ambulance and they can't get the patient out.
Yeah, that guy died.
That was Princess Diana.
Princess Diana would have survived.
If it weren't for that meddling Mr. Bean.
He's one to meddle. He's one to meddle. And for that, I can't not stand.
Or with the time when he went to emergency room and he was swapping ticket numbers with people.
Yeah, that's not good. Turns out, Mr. Bean, kind of a bad guy.
When he accidentally poured his coffee because he thought it was detergent into someone else's laundry machine and dyed their karate outfit brown.
Yeah, that could have been their favorite karate outfit.
I can't imagine you owned that many karate outfits.
Do you ever do karate? You ever do some martial arts?
Not in any official capacity, but yeah, I've done some martial arts.
Yeah, I've seen a video or two.
Oh yeah, I think if you're a guy out there and you haven't tried some karate chops or some spinning kicks,
I mean, I feel like at least once a month I get real drunk on Fernet and I watch The Medallion with Jackie Chan.
Oh yeah,
and I just fucking doing what I think are windmill kicks.
Mm-hmm. The Last Dragon.
Solid
film. Yeah, I got some samurai swords.
Oh, hell yes,
that
dude.
are rusty and nicked up, and I have definitely played Fruit Ninja with those.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have a photo of you with the samurai swords?
I don't think so.
Everyone who comes over, I try to get a photo of them with the samurai swords.
Damn, let me tell you, I've been over too many times not to have taken a picture with a samurai sword.
Next time.
Yeah. I'll bring
on me. I apologize.
No, I should have asked.
Yeah, I ask this everywhere I go. Do you have samurai swords that you do photos with? That you try to make a coffee table book that no one's going to read? Yeah. Why, yes, I do.
Yeah. I need a picture of me holding a sword.
Yeah, that could be arranged. Absolutely.
Yeah. I have a picture of me as like a 12-year-old boy holding an AK-47.
Oh, that rules.
Yeah, I was wearing little like Pirates of the Caribbean pajamas.
Where was this?
This is at my house.
You had an AK-47?
I didn't personally. My dad. He's like, hold this, son.
Son, someday this will all be yours.
Mm-hmm.
Is that legal to own an AK?
This one was. It was a semi-automatic. Yeah. Very legal. Woo! Yeah.
Shooting gun, weapons in general, how fun.
So fun, dude.
Dude, women are always like, ew, weapons. It's like, shut up.
Just hold these nunchucks.
Yeah, hold it, drink that beer.
Yeah. Feel the power course through your veins.
I like to be, I was in line at a concert one time, and to get in, I was with these two ladies, and this is a band that I think a lot of women were seeing. So I was like one of the only guys in line. I just went along for the fun. And I said really loud in the line, I said, hey, do you know if you could bring your gun into this? And everyone like turns and looks at me all like sketch. I just go, I'm not going to shoot it.
I promise.
Now, did I have a gun? No, I didn't have a gun.
Yeah.
But
That's a funny thing to say.
yeah.
Yeah. And especially now in this world, was this pre or post Las Vegas?
Stephen Paddock. This was post, absolutely
This
post.
was post.
This would have been within the last year and a half.
Oh, this is post Paddock.
This is post Paddock.
Post Paddock is a little nuts.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought this was pre Paddock.
Concert gun PP.
Damn.
Concert gun PP. It's when you go into the bathroom and you're pissing so hard you're breaking shit.
Yeah,
Ricocheting all around.
I got real hard piss, you know? That's what people say. They say, Mike, you got the hardest piss around.
Yeah. Hey, Mike, I need some paint removed. Can you come piss on this?
Yeah, we're repainting a 1972 Ford Pinto, and we got to strip this clear coat.
As you know, it's one of the toughest clear coats to remove.
It's a tough clear coat. Well, don't worry. I got the P for the job.
I got some caustic piss, and it's coming out real hard.
Yeah, I've been drinking WWD-40 all
WWD-40.
an extra W.
They call me The Rock.
Because I be pissing harder than anybody, dude.
Oh.
You can't stop me from pissing.
And then you do the eyebrow. I can't do the eyebrow.
Yeah. Do you smell
what the
pissing?
mic is pissing?
Yeah.
Shut up, bitch.
Yeah, it smells like asparagus and old vintage clothes.
Mm.
You know, smells like an old book. You know.
Do you ever forget you ate asparagus and then you're reminded quite quickly?
Yeah. I went to the corporate show and everyone was eating asparagus.
Just plates of it.
Plates of asparagus.
We gotta finish this asparagus.
That's all they served. I'm like, it's cool to know that everyone's pee's gonna smell the same. And they didn't like that. They didn't like that I knew what all their pee smelled like.
I would like that.
I thought they would. I thought there were a couple of down lads.
Just two people at this corporate show.
Yeah. Just two guys.
Two guys having an asparagus eating contest. Doing stand up.
Me just trying to do bits.
Mike, my name's Mike.
Yeah. That's pretty much my bit. Yeah. Hey, I'm Mike. Have you seen this asparagus? Have you seen?
You seen this? You heard about this?
Yeah. Yeah. Boy, I just ate some asparagus and boy's my throat tired. You know.
From the asparagus.
Yeah. Well, I don't chew it. You know. I swallow down whole like a pelican eating a rabbit. You know.
That's the healthiest way. Oh, yes, pelican swooping into the water.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I do it, you know. Just kind of throw it up in there and just fucking, asphyxiate. I just asphyxiate into my lungs, you know.
I don't think that's the word. Asphyxiate is, I guess, if you're in your lungs, yeah.
Yeah, I asphyxiate. I get, my lungs filled to the gills with asparagus.
Doc, it happened again.
Yeah. Now I smell like asparagus all the time.
Now you have damp breath.
Yeah. Yeah. But it tastes, you know, I feel like I got healthy bones because of it.
You look like a healthy boned gentleman.
Yeah, you know what? That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. Because a lot of people have been spreading these mean rumors.
Yeah, I started some of those.
Saying that I have hollow bird bones.
Oh, well, I've seen you jump. It's not out of the question.
And that's just pure muscle mass. I got real heavy quads.
Yeah, you've been watching a lot of Harlem Globetrotters.
Mm-hmm. And I've been practicing.
Yeah.
What I do, I find a park and I bring a shovel and I dig a hole. And every day I dig the hole a little deeper and I jump out of that hole every day.
Wow. That's a good move. Mm-hmm. So you get the upper body from the digging and the lower body from the jumping.
Yeah, I'm up to 12 feet.
That's really good.
I can jump 12 feet. Vert.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's training. And a lot of people, so that's like, I put all this hard work in, and so that's why it fucking kind of hurts my fucking feelings when people are out there saying I have hollow bird bones.
Yeah.
I have
This is a solid boned man.
I got thick bones.
Thick bones.
I got the Moro. My doctor said I had thicker bones than him.
Really? Because doctors have some of the thickest bones around. That's how they choose who gets to be the doctor.
For sure. They do a little measurement. Oh,
It's a bone doctor.
Yeah, I knew a kid. Oh boy, did he want to be a doctor. He loved helping people. And he had a real mind for it. But then he had to go into the testing facility, and they tested him. He's pumping gas now. Didn't have the bones for it.
He got hit by a car. He flew.
It was nuts.
He flew like a bird.
Yeah, it was beautiful yet frightening at the same time. You know?
He went, "Caw."
It's like the beauty of him flying through the air is what man is capable of. And then also the car ramming into him is also what man is capable of.
This is the future Henry Ford believed in. When he was thinking Hitler was good.
Yeah, well, a lot of people don't know that about Henry Ford. He hated hollow bone man.
He was anti-Semitic and anti-hollow bones, anti-bird.
Yeah, anti-bird bone density. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm all fine. You can have hollow bones. I'm fine. I'm a hollow bone ally.
Yeah.
I'm a good guy.
But you yourself, solid bones.
Solid bones.
Yeah.
And I'm not in any way compensating.
People said you had bones like a chocolate Easter bunny. Not the case.
It's not Fabergé.
No, this man is a solid bone.
Yeah, my bone is like you take 3 Snickers and you mush them together in a tube sock and then put that in a freezer.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's a thick bone.
Yeah, that's because that nougat, when you freeze it, it's a tooth chipper.
No, let me tell you, 2 planes couldn't bring down a frozen Snickers bar.
They should have built the towers out of frozen Snickers bars.
Oh, for sure. Could you imagine how different of a day that would be if 2 planes crashed into the
They
Willy...
just kind of stuck into it.
Yeah. Or just crash into the Willy Wonka factory.
Everyone just kind of deboards into the building.
Yeah. What is this, caramel?
Oh my god, this is some sticky stuff.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
That was a harrowing day, but I guess we'll all just casually walk down the stairs here.
Thank God Mark Wahlberg's here.
If you weren't here, it would have gone down a little different, Mark.
One more person needs... We haven't given... I gave you advice. Now it's time for you to give me advice.
All right, yeah. What can I help you with?
I want it open-ended. It could be my social life.
Okay.
It could be my face. It could be in my comedy. It could be my jokes. It could be in how I walk. What can me, Mikel Nordstrom, improve on?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right, give me a second. I'm looking at your face.
Take a look at it.
That needs a lot of work.
You're telling me.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to go with the way you walk.
It's about time.
Yeah. You got to change everything, man. I mean, I know you got dense bones.
It's hard to walk sometimes.
Yeah, you do more of this like bounding skip, right? Mm-hmm. Because I know you're vertical. You're vertical.
Well, I got such powerful quads.
I think this kind of... It kind of all ties into one, right? Because you walk around like you're like, I got dense bones. No one can out jump me, and you can see that on your face.
Now, is it bad that I say that out loud when I walk?
That is definitely bad. That's playing into your social life.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I thought that was cool. I thought they would respect me.
Well, I think you have to demonstrate, like show, don't tell. Yeah, so it shows on your face, and your face does this weird like...
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, so I know you've been working hard on your vertical, and I think that's very respectable, but it's making you walk in the way that I think you think it's projecting confidence.
In my head, I feel like it's a very confident walk.
Yeah, but it's giving off like... You ever see people in those moon shoes from the 90s?
I've dabbled in a moon shoe.
It's like a shoe with a trampoline in it, right? And because of that, you're walking down the street.
Which sounds fun.
It does sound fun. I don't think it's what it's like to be on the moon. I think it would really injure your ankles. Yeah. And it shows on your face that you think that other people think that it's cool that you're saying, I could jump out of a hole. I'm Mike Nordstrom. And as a result, I've noticed lately, with each additional foot you're adding to your vertical.
Damn.
You're talking more and more about only how high you can jump on stage.
It's so hard not to talk about.
If I could jump to 12-foot vertical, I would too.
I mean, it's what my life surrounds.
So I think what you need to do is you need to find an outlet where your vertical,
Yeah.
where you're around people who have similar verticals. Yeah, first and foremost. I think you need to join the Harlem Globetrotters.
You know what? You're really giving it to me raw.
Yeah, I think I don't think other people will tell you this because it's a little hard to hear.
It is.
Yeah.
And I'm frankly pissed.
Well, I understand.
Frankly, I'm a furious man.
Just understand that it's valuable to have people around you who will give it to you straight like this.
And you know, like under the anger, because there's a lot of anger.
I can sense it. I can feel it in your bones.
Under the anger, there is a deep-seated appreciation. You know,
I knew you would come around.
There was a time in my life. I was around 7 years old. Constant. I was filled to the gills with boogers. Boogers were just falling out of me.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner.
And then one day, someone came up to me and said, "Hey, you booger freak."
They said that.
Yeah, they said, "You booger freak, booger freak," and everyone started chanting and pointing.
Booger freak, booger freak, booger freak.
And I cried, and I went out at the woods, and I came back 3 years later, but I learned something. You know?
Yeah.
Now I have no boogers.
Really?
I haven't had a booger in years.
Really? What did you do? You just from that day forth, you decided not to have boogers.
It's a mental thing.
Are you blowing them out? Are you picking them? Your body just knows not to make boogers anymore.
Really, it's a mindset.
Really?
You know? So I went into the woods. There was a little bit of spiritual stuff. You know, I killed some stuff.
Yeah, within yourself and within the forest.
Yeah. I met some people, good people, friends to this day.
But they no longer exist.
Yeah. But in here, they're going to live forever. Yeah. You know, Goulash. Goulash the Oak Man.
So you have been perfecting your human meat recipe.
Yeah.
That you learned in the forest from ages 7 to 10. That helped you clear the boogers and keep good friends with you your
forever.
whole life.
Right, yeah. Larry Elder.
I wonder what happened to Larry Elder.
my best friend, Larry Elder.
Larry Elder Jr.
Yeah, Larry Elder, you know, the governor nominee and presidential candidate, Larry Elder, my best friend that I met in the woods.
Who helped cure my booger affliction.
Yeah. Some people just think he's a fiscally conservative black man.
Not me.
He's a man who helped me solve my booger issue. And so I guess the only reason I brought that up, it's not important.
Yeah.
I just brought it up to say that, yes, it hurt to be called a booger freak, but I learned something. And the fact that you don't like the way I walk or the way I talk about how I walk and how high I can jump.
And how that affects your stand-up and how you are socially as a result.
Yeah. It hurts.
Yeah.
But
I think I would like you a lot more if you changed almost everything about yourself, including your face.
So I'm gonna call Larry out.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go out into the woods.
And see you in 3 years.
And I'll be back, stronger than ever, but not in a weird way.
Not in a jumping sort of way.
Not in a jumping way.
And if all goes well, you won't recognize me at all.
Yeah. Oh, I'll look different.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, you're gonna see me. You're like, oh, that looks like Keanu Reeves if he was really, really old. You know, that's what I'm gonna look like.
He'll never get old.
No, but I will. I'm gonna age for Keanu Reeves. Is there anything that you want to say? Any final words to the people, to me, to Michelle Obama? What's up?
No.
Hell yeah. You can find me at the plant store where I'm going to be getting all my sunlight and all my nutrients.
And I'll be at the...
What? hell yeah, hell yeah, what, hell yeah. Can I get a hell yeah, what, can I get a hell yeah, what, hell yeah, what, hell yeah, and I know it ain't right, and I know it ain't right, and I know you shouldn't take this advice, but make sure you really drunk when you drive and walk on some glass with no shoes on and don't pay for your meal, dine and dash. You better not ask me for no advice because I'm gonna tell you the wrong thing to do. So can I get a hell yeah? What? Yeah, hell yeah, what? Hell yeah,